Hello, Higher Self Magic here. Yes, I call myself Higher Self Magic because I am totally in tune with my higher self, and I believe all my followers can link in with their gut feelings, their instincts, and speak to themselves via their higher self. It's such a valuable, important way forwards in life. Whenever I have ignored my higher self, my instinct, my guts, it's always turned out really badly. So I wish I'd gone with those feelings, and I never ignore them now. I completely link up with them. So I've already cleared the energy here. Sarah Elizabeth's here, my spirit guide. I also call myself Magic because I believe life is magical, and I am what you'd call a humanary. I link between the human and fairy world. They're very intuitive beings, and I do a lot of my readings around them and the moon, especially from December the 31st. I let them sleep, and then from May the 1st to December the 31st, they're really active in my life. So yeah, I'm a fairy reader. I don't know if you've heard of one of those. I'm also a fairy writer. I write about fairies. So here we go. The card I've pulled out for whomever is meant to hear this reading, because it can be any sign, is the Ace of Earth. And it might be a Capricorn, it might be a Virgo, it might be a Gemini, well, it could be anyone, because Sagittarius has also got an influx of abundance coming, and Aquarius. It's a promising business venture that's going to come forwards for you, and important documents or contracts to sign. And Mercury is really prolific at the moment. There are about 5 planets all really active with Jupiter, as Jupiter moved into Gemini, and that's such a great place to be, Jupiter moving into Gemini, because it's an air sign, it's immutable, it's very airy, fairy, full of life, full of goodness, full of good wishes. And so this is a great time for this to happen. So this is also for someone who has been bogged down by things of late. People have let them down a lot. They've been sort of left alone a lot. It feels like everybody's gone. Close friends, family, apart from the real nitty-gritty bubble that you keep. Even in COVID, you had that little tiny bubble. It stayed like that for this person. It hasn't changed. I haven't got any influences on my table today. I didn't want my crystal ball either. I'm just going with messages that I'm getting. Okay, so whatever comes up, comes up. So yeah, you're like there's a big shift coming for everyone. We've got another eclipse coming up. We've had 2 eclipses that have been very instrumental, but the change I see as most important is the one when Jupiter moves into a new sign. That's what I go by every year, and Jupiter's moved into Gemini. And so look at your own placement. For Sagittarius, it's the 7th house. It's all about relationships. For Aquarius, I think it's the 5th, which is all about true love. For Capricorn, it's the 6th, which is about the work to work every day, moving forwards, progressing, planting the seeds, and your health. And there's all the signs have got one dominant aspect that's going to really work well for you until June the 9th, 25. So look into that. I am going to do readings for all the signs over the next few weeks. So I'll tell you which house you are in involved or the most involved in your life, depending on what sign you are. But don't forget your rising sign, your moon sign, as well as your sun sign and your Venus sign. They're very important. Okay, I've had a shuffle. Can we have some cards? Okay, so here we've got, ooh, someone's feeling emotionally unfulfilled at the moment, but hang on in there. Things will change. It's like, as I said, there's a shift coming, and it could be that you've just had a lot of heartache, a lot of sadness, a lot of being alone, and believe me, that's going to change. So hang on in there. You're taking baby steps right now towards feeling better about yourself, about the people that have gone and the people that remain, and the changes that are happening in your life. Maybe you've got a new job, or maybe you've just got a new boyfriend, or girlfriend. Whether that's going to last forever is another matter, but it's destiny that dictates that. For some signs, whoever they meet this year is going to be a forever thing, but all depends on your placements, I think, and the right person coming along at the right time. But just remember one thing: what is yours is yours. And the sun is saying, I'm shining down on you, so don't fear anything, because the shift is going to bring real happiness. You are now becoming more moderate, more compromising. You have changed. You are so different now to what you were 12 years ago, when Jupiter was last in the placement it is, or the house is in your sign. So it's taken 12 years to come back round, and it's gonna test you on how you react to something, as opposed to how you reacted to it all those years ago. Well, we've got the Fool here as well, which means that you're really happy to jump into something, whether that's a new job or a new relationship. Let's see what else comes up. So new job, new relationship, new home, but you're going to be very happy about that shift, that move. And we've also got the shift of Pluto moving into Aquarius, which is going to last 20 years. That's changed the whole of humanity. We have got the Lovers here, so love is going to be important for you. You're going to have some loving moments, so feel positive about that one. Whether you know the person or not yet is another matter, but they're coming. If they're not here already, they are coming. This year is going to be full of love. It's such a different feel being in Gemini as opposed to being in Taurus. And no disrespect if you're a Taurus, but Taurus is more down to earth, more mud than jewels, more critical of people that are frivolous and joyful and over happy. They're sort of like, how can anyone be like that? That's ridiculous. So you're out of that mold. You're into the Gemini, the twins under the wolf, going, yeah, we're really close, there's two of us, but yet we're so different. And some of you are going to be experiencing real different sorts of your character coming through this year. Things about yourself that you didn't even know before subtly are going to come out, and you're going to go, whoa, I found my inner child, or I'm very childlike now, or I'm very artistic, or I'm creative, and I want to write a book. Yeah, some things, yeah, you're going to see the other side of yourself that you haven't seen up to date. It could be the new person brings that out in you, or it could be the loneliness and the sadness, the loss of someone that betrayed you, that has created this change, the need for a different aspect in your life to come through. So we've got the Ace of Wands, lots of new ventures, which is going to remove that feeling of being unfulfilled. Yeah, you're going to want to really leave that behind and jump into happiness. That's what's going to happen. And here we've got judgment. So let's see what more we get with that. Have you judged yourself too much? Are you getting karmic lessons? This is number 8. Yeah. Is someone close to you or someone that's hurt you going to get the karmic lessons? Yeah, so Saturn, the Lord of Karma, is really at work this year. And he's helping all the goodies and beating all the baddies down. If you've got karmic lessons, it's not because you're bad. It's because you just didn't learn the first time. And karma's saying, okay, bitch, here you are. I'm going to present this in front of you again. If you say yes, then you're still the dummy I thought you were. If you say no, you have grown. Someone has got a Sagittarius placement, or they're going to meet a Sagittarius, or they are going to be very friendly with a Sagittarius, or a Sagittarius business partner. Someone that's Sagittarius is going to figure in your life. Someone from the past is going to come in. Could be a friend or a lover, but you're going to be very happy to see them or very happy to hear from them. Could be a Virgo. Or here, this is just saying you're shining a light on your path and saying, I'm not going there. On your past, I'm not going there anymore. I've learned so much now. I'm on a new path. But yeah, these are showing me various aspects of what's coming up. It's really weird to have a clear table because I always have my fairy and my Madonna and my crystal ball. I just had to have a clear table, I said today. Okay, so there we go. Ooh, 8, right. So someone is getting judged. Someone who made you feel emotionally unfulfilled is getting judged by karma. They're going to get some lessons. That person is now out of that window. You don't want them back in. You know who they are. You don't want them back in. They made you feel really bad. And karma is saying, okay, I'm coming out that window. That's you resting and recovering. But you're getting up now because you're getting stronger, because you're waiting for that inflow of abundance. You know it's coming. That person is going to be fearing loss. Yeah, they're going to be losing a lot. Look, the other number 8 cards come up now. So they're really going to get it in the neck. Whoever has hurt you, a lover, friend or sibling, is really going to get it in the neck. So just listen and look out. Yeah, they broke your heart somehow. They made you feel sad and they were very callous. Yeah, it's going to happen very quickly, quite soon now. Karma's saying, yeah, we're at it. Saturn's going for them very soon. You'll hear something. I mean, they're not going to be struck dead or anything, but they're going to possibly experience a loss. You know, little annoying things like their car breaking down. But the most incredible thing about karma and Saturn when he works in a number 8 year is he presents someone like themselves to them. So they get exactly that thing that they did to someone, you, or someone else, but you in this case, and they're going to get it done to them. And that's the best lesson. Karma says, yeah, you do it to someone else, I'm going to do it to you. So just watch. They need that lesson. This moon that's coming up on the 6th is going to be very influential for you. It's going to bring in lots of messages, meetings. Yeah, it's a very, very good new moon. It's coming up very soon. You've got a full moon coming up on the 21st, which is Midsummer's Night in Capricorn. But this new moon is going to really be a new beginning for you, which is going to lead you to the 10 of Cups. So you're going to have a very lovely 10 of Cups experience, a feeling of fulfillment, love-wise or family-wise. You're going to feel really happy, and you're going to go like, yeah, my baby steps, I've taken them, and I've kept going, and I've got to where I want to be. Oh, this is a lovely feeling, and I deserve it. But right now, you're on the 9 of Cups journey towards that. So look forward to that, because there is going to be big success for you when that comes. You've developed a lot of Queen of Swords tendencies, where you don't hold back now, whilst before you'd be wondering about being polite or being kind. Now you're still kind, but you just say it as it is, and you give it to them as they're meant to get it. So you don't pussyfoot around. If someone's hurt you, you just tell them the truth. No, you've let me down. You've not been what I wanted. And maybe you have also not quite been what someone else wanted. Maybe you're feeling a bit guilty about the way you've treated someone. But that's going to be resolved. Or even if you don't see that person, it's like a peaceful sort of end to that. That there's still the love there, but it's just not going to be an everyday or an important thing, even though they did try very hard with you. The Magician's at work for you, so that's saying manifest, because your manifestations are being listened to. Your wishes are being listened to. If you wish upon a star, your manifestations with this new moon can be heard very clearly, especially if you speak to spirit and ask spirit for what you need. But do your list, and then surrender it. Write it at the new moon and then surrender it at the full moon. But it could be an Aquarius that's involved in your life at some point or somewhere along it. But that new relationship is definitely coming, and it's going to be very, very good for you, very successful and happy. Don't know if you can see all those cards. Let me move them up a bit for you. It's so funny to have a full table like this. But anyway, there we go. One more of these, and then we'll pull some others for you. Linking with nature, linking with the fairies. Pentacles, you are going to get more money. There's definitely someone bringing you money, or you're going to get a win or something. Yes. But there's a big shift happening on the human level, and you're going to be really concerned about that. You're very concerned about good being done for all. You're not one of these people, it's just me. No, you really do care about the collective. Oops. Okay, here we have you in your finery. So the abundance is coming in very clearly. Let's pick up this one that's fallen down there. Oops. Doesn't want to be picked up. It is the Emperor. Okay, so you're going to be like the Emperor at the end of this shift. With your pentacles, you're going to have achieved a lot. At the moment, you're just galloping along, and you're very happy to be doing that, because you know you're going somewhere, because you're in your finery and you become the Queen of Pentacles with all the money that's coming in. And the person that you're going to be with is going to share that with you and be at an equal stance with you. Okay, let's say one more. These are the cards that speak the most messages to me. Oops, okay, yes. There's going to be a lot of success through your hard work, through sharing, through caring, and that relationship's going to be very, very successful for you. Whilst that poor person who's getting that number 8 karma is going to be like, anxious, shaking its head, but justice will be done. They deserve it. Okay, so let's see what comes up here for you. Let's see what air water balance. We have, remember, we've got one earth that came up at the beginning. So let's see, we've got an earth down there. Let's see what, oh, okay, so the dreamer. Right, so your dreams are going to come true. Manifestation, yes, yes, yes. And you're just going to jump off like the fool right into it all, because you know it's right. And we've got another earth card. At this very present moment, too much is going on at once. The need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So you are feeling a little bit sad or overwhelmed at the moment, but things are going to change. And we've got the Virgo card here. So someone is going to be in touch with a Virgo, Virgo in touch with you, or you are a Virgo. But spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery, lots for you to learn. So we've got earth, and now we've got fire. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So there's lots happening for you. So we've got fire and earth, and we've got air. Okay, so we're lacking water, so drink some water or go near an ocean. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Okay, so that's great. I'm happy with that. And a few of my oracle cards for you. Ooh, okay, I have to take this one. It's time to release negativity. So maybe you are letting negative thoughts dominate, or there's someone negative in your life that you're letting have power over you. You're giving your power away to this person. Don't do it. Keep your power. Hold on to your power. But it's time to release anything that's negative, or any negativity. Feel positive. Attachment. Yeah, you're going to release some sort of attachment. It might be the person that hurt you. You're still feeling sad about that. Don't. That attachment is going to end. Karma's making sure of that. They're giving you all the strength you need by clearing your third chakra. So you're going to get a lot of help from spirit and the angels in strengthening you, in healing you. And here we've got lots of adjacent possibilities opening up, which is fantastic. Lots of doors to open, and your strategy is going to be put in place. Once you've got rid of that attachment, you're going to put a strategy to your life, and you're going to say, I'm not going to let people that are deceitful, manipulative, have a hold over me again. I'm going to let go of that and move forwards with my own strength, my own goals. And being alone, you've rested and rejuvenated, or you will rest and rejuvenate if you haven't yet. And that's going to give you the strength you need, the thinking power and the positiveness in your life, because reaching a point where you are all right alone is the greatest gift. If you need someone, if you're a codependent person, you always choose the wrong person. But if you're around a lot on your own and you're okay with that, you become so strong. And then when the love comes in, it's the perfect love. It has the perfect balance, the yin and the yang, which is what this is telling us. Let's see what other messages we get from here. Messages for this person, please. The temple path. You're walking up a beautiful temple path, which is going to change your life. And as I said, manifest, because your wishes have got a very big, strong ability to make it. And the fourth chakra, so your chakras are healing, and you're getting into a point where you're healed, and there's lots of blossoming and abundance all around you. So here, let's take that. Here we've got emotions are running high right now. So, you know, maybe this reading will make you think about what you need, who you need, how you need it, and who you're going to let go of. Maybe there's some sort of sadness, someone's ill in your life or not happy and you just don't feel they're getting on, but you will help them. And most important message is, don't let your past hold you back, because you are one that has to let that past go now. Lots of adjustments are required in doing that, but you know, sometimes people get removed out of your life without you having any control over that, and it's God or the divine or the universe that does that, spirit. They're not going to have that person in your life because they've heard conversations you haven't, and so that loss has to be adjusted to, and you will make those adjustments, and the energy is gaining momentum. And let's see what this one says down here. Two sprung onto the floor. And one is, you and your loved ones are safe. So if anybody's been negative about you or been wishing you bad, you are really safe. I think you felt a lot of comfort in being a bit on the sad side or on your own, but saying now, step out of your comfort zone, let all that go, move into the new life, the new you, where you're going, surrender to the divine, just trust the universe with the plan that's going to happen, and make your new moon wishes now for the 6th, and then surrender them on the 21st to the divine, to the universe, and be very sure your hard work is paying off. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and if you have, please like, share and subscribe, as I'm trying to get my channel to grow. It's growing very slowly. Let's look at what message I've got for you today in my book of messages. Okay, so we've got home, beautiful home. Home is a special place where you can relax and be yourself. It's often the place you share with those you love the most. Home is more than just the dwelling you live in. It whispers, this is where you belong. When God created you, when the divine created you, he gave you 2 homes, one here on earth and the other in heaven. It's much easier to relate to the one you can decorate and inhabit here and now, the place you live, the people you love, and the work you do to help you fill your days with a sense of stability and purpose. The thought of leaving behind what's familiar, everything we know and love, can sound scary, if it were not for the fact that someone who loves us and knows us even better than our closest family members has already prepared a home for us. God says our home in heaven is unimaginably beautiful, and it's one we'll never have to leave. Once we arrive, we'll realise there truly is no place like home. Now that sounds a bit scary, but that has given me such a comfort in knowing that my dad, who passed, is somewhere that he's going to be very happy in. I've always felt that, and I've always felt my dad was dying of cancer. He got 1 month to live, that's all. He just saw that as a journey to something else. He didn't see it as the end. And sometimes we have these awful moments in our life. Not everybody's well all the time. Not everybody's happy all the time. But we have to get through those, knowing there's better at the other side of that, at the other side of that rainbow. And I just think this message is very much like, we are here. Make the most of every day, because no one knows how long we've got. No one knows how long the people we love have got. So just make the most of whoever is in your life that you love right now. Someone new's coming in. Someone's going to bring in a lot of love, and make the most of every day with them. One of my close friends, her husband just died, and it's a really sad thing because she wasn't expecting it at all. Of course, the cancer prepared her, which it does, but she wasn't expecting it. And then I was reading about Liam Nielsen, the actor who was married to the Richardson woman, and she had that terrible accident, and it was a terrible fall, and it killed her. And he still goes to her grave every day to talk to her. So he hasn't moved on. He hasn't met anyone else, so it said in that article, but maybe he has. But he still loves her. And that's what this message is. Make the most of the life you have got right now on this planet, because as none of us know what's going to happen, but be sure there's a better life waiting for us, and there's a lot of fantastic stuff coming into this life right now. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please like, share and subscribe, but better still, just leave me a comment, because those move the algorithms forwards, but also give me a lot of comfort in knowing that people are listening and enjoying these readings. Thank you. Have a great day, and happy new moon. It's in 2 days time.